Have you ever had to worry about what to make for Thanksgiving? Well, listen, at the Dunn Wisdom Show this week, we're going to help take the guessing out of it for you. I'm on location in Wynwood at the beautiful Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen, and we will be speaking with their executive chef. He is going to show us how to make jerk turkey and spiced yam. In addition to that, we have a wonderfully talented floral designer and event planner from Laugier who is going to show us how to put together a beautiful Thanksgiving table with a wonderful floral design. You don't want to miss this episode of the Dunn Wisdom Show. This is our Thanksgiving edition. Hi, welcome to a special edition of the Dunn Wisdom Show where faith meets focus, wisdom meets real life, and gratitude meets flavor. I am your host, Melissa P. Dunn. I'm in the heart of Wynwood Design District at the beautiful Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen. We have an amazing show lined up for you today, and I want you to take this journey with me as we celebrate the Thanksgiving season. Come on, let's go. Here, Thanksgiving is all about fellowship, family, and, of course, the food. That's why I'm bringing you two amazing guests that's going to help to make your Thanksgiving unforgettable. I'm telling you, your family and friends are going to love it. My first guest is executive chef at Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen. Chef John is going to show you how to turn it up, honey, with a jerk turkey and his candied yams, his spiced yams. So, I'm telling you, your guests are going to be asking for seconds. Help me welcome Chef John. Hi, Chef. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Welcome to the Dunn Wisdom Show.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, well, I love coming to Dukunoo, and I love your food. And so I thought that we would just bring it to our guests to have you showcase your Thanksgiving menu.
That would be amazing. Pleasure is all mine.
But before we get to that, Chef, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jonathan Wilson. Everybody call me Chef John, the executive chef and kitchen manager here. I've been here about almost a year right now, and I'm from Grenada, right? And I moved to New York, did my studies there, did some further training in Europe.
Nice.
Briefly before returning to the U.S., work corporate, and then into like the independent restaurant scene, help with some startups, work with some renowned chefs, as Chef Tobias, Chef Chris.
Okay, hello.
And we're here, and we're making the magic.
And I know that you worked in a couple of top-level hotels, too, right?
Yes, like the Marriott Hotel, Ritz-Carlton, back home on Cinnamon, Spice Island Beach Resort.
Nice.
There's some 5-star boutique hotels.
All right. And you're bringing that 5-star flavor to Dukunoo.
Of course.
So I know that Dukunoo has been around for 5 years. In fact, we just celebrated our 5th anniversary. And y'all, I'm saying our because Dukunoo actually is my client too, right? So, and I've been with them since day one. Right. So we just celebrated our 6th year anniversary. Yes. And tell me, how are things going for Dukunoo right now?
I think pretty steady, and we're making our way. We are a staple in the community, in the Black Afro-Caribbean community, to mention, and we've been around for a minute, and we're growing.
So Dukunoo, I know, is known for the food and the vibes, right? In fact, we say, come for the food, stay for the vibes.
Yes.
So what makes the food here so special?
I think it's very authentic, and it's second to none, and a lot of people travel here from all parts of the world. People even come from Jamaica to say, oh, the food here is even better than back home. We put a lot of love and we take pride in our craft.
Oh, that's such a compliment that the food is better than back home. Yeah, well, I can tell you, I eat here all the time and the food really is amazing.
Right.
So it's Thanksgiving season, and I know in a minute we're going to go into the kitchen. You're going to kind of show us your jerk turkey and your spiced yams. But tell me, what is Dukunoo doing to help families for Thanksgiving this season?
Good. So if you have a busy schedule or you don't have the time, neither the energy, we got you. We got you covered. We have a full package of traditional items and also some items that we have on our regular menu available for purchase for groups of 4 to 8 and then 8 to 12 people.
Oh, I love that. So if you're like me, and you're all over the place and you're wearing multitude of hats, right? Then you can order your Thanksgiving dinner from Dukunoo.
Definitely.
So what's on the Thanksgiving menu?
We feature our jerk turkey. We have our traditional cornbread that we do our style. We have some callaloo that we're going to braise. We have some of our spice yams, but it's going to be candied style. Yes. Also, we have from our catering menu, oxtail, jerk chicken or rice and peas, and also like a side like the mac and cheese.
Oh, I love that. That sounds so delicious. So you have the traditional Thanksgiving menu, but then you mentioned that they could also get like a la carte stuff. So I think I saw that you have oxtail, right? So if I don't feel like making oxtail this year, you'll make it for me.
Exactly. We have the oxtail as part of the package. If you don't feel like making it, no problem. We got you covered. And some people, or some of our guests to mention, they love our traditional items. They just feel like eating oxtail around Thanksgiving time, and we thought it was appropriate to add it to the menu.
Yeah, so I think you have Thanksgiving. If memory serves me right, you have some curry as well.
We have the curry chicken is there, and we have our signature jerk chicken as well.
So, Chef, in this show, we really like to introduce people to amazing leaders and kind of explore their mindset, right? You have climbed the ladder to becoming an executive chef. What kind of mindset do you have to experience that kind of success?
Firstly, the mindset and the mentality comes from my upbringing back home and growing up in a family of 7. And also to mention my parents, they both passed away, but I still carry them with me on a daily basis. And they gave us that drive to achieve greatness and strive for success. And I carry that on my shoulders and in my heart on a daily.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So you maintain the lessons from your parents.
Yes.
If you had one word of wisdom to offer someone who's thinking about being a chef and they're perhaps in the very beginning of their journey and they're looking to you, what one piece of advice would you give them?
I would say be a sponge, soak up as much information and knowledge as you can, but be passionate about it as well. And then your abilities, your passion, they will align together.
I love that. Your abilities and your passion, making sure that they align together.
Yes, open opportunities.
I love that.
Yes.
Those are really great words of wisdom, Chef. So now I would love for us to go into the kitchen because I believe you are going to show us some jerk turkey and some yams, right?
Yes. Can't wait. Can't wait.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Let's go.
This Thanksgiving, I want you to skip the stress and savor the flavor with Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen. Let our chefs do all the cooking for you while you just sit back and enjoy what really matters, your family, faith, and gratitude. From our island spice jerk turkey to the sweet candied yams, every single dish is made fresh, full of love, and ready for your table. Order now at DukunooWynwood.com or scan the QR code on your screen. A portion of every single order supports the Dukunoo Cares Hurricane Melissa Relief Fund. Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen, this Thanksgiving, bring home the flavor and the vibe.
Whether you're planning a corporate luncheon, wedding, or family gathering, let Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen bring the flavor to you. We're serving more than food. We're serving culture, connection, and that unmistakable Caribbean vibe. From jerk chicken and oxtail to island-style sides and tropical desserts, every dish is made from scratch with love. Fresh, flavorful, and full of island soul. Bring home the flavor and the vibe today with Dukunoo Catering.
So, Chef, what are we making today?
Making jerk turkey, Caribbean style, for the festive season, Thanksgiving.
So I know that the jerk turkey is part of Dukunoo's Thanksgiving menu offerings. Walk me through the process. What's happening here?
So here we have the turkey, right? We grind it, 48 hours, have it get on there in-house. See when there's a day, it's gonna sit in there and soak up all that flavor. Then we're gonna roast it, and we're gonna smoke it for the last 2 hours or so.
My gosh, this looks so amazing, Chef.
Woo! It's a great turkey, and it's a star Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So, chef, now you've taken the turkey out of the oven, you've plated it, you've put on the juices. What's next?
Now we're gonna garnish our turkey. I like to put some granary, some fresh herbs around, some pepper to show its color, contrast with it, and also presentation.
So I know in some families it's a tradition to stuff the turkey. What do you guys do in your family?
It's just, I think, optional based on crowd, age group. I personally, I would do my stuffing on the side. Because some people may not be able to eat like gluten, or they have some tolerance for a specific ingredient. Personally, I leave mine on the side.
Okay, wonderful. So with the Dukunoo turkey, it won't come stuffed. You get it. You get the orders on the side. I love that. Well, this looks really beautiful, chef.
How do you like it?
Yeah.
If you tasted it.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, we're going to be sitting down to a family-style dinner in a moment, so we'll get a chance to taste it.
Amazing.
All right. All right, chef. So what is this?
Here we have our candy yams, right? In season, it's spiced. There's a little bit of savory and sweet. And then we're going to transfer and put our toppings.
Oh, okay. I can't wait. It smells absolutely delicious.
It's still ready. Bye. Bye, it's good.
Wow. Man, I'm just imagining a sweet potato pie.
Yeah, it's a favorite.
It's a favorite. I love it. So the yams is a part of Dukunoo's Thanksgiving menu?
Yes, we have it included in our package. Yeah. I thought that it makes sense to add like a sweet item. Yeah. So guests can enjoy.
All right. Yeah. I was like, let me scoop out every morsel. Okay, fantastic.
So a topping.
All right. So now, what are you topping it with?
Some marshmallows. Take it, sir. Top some marshmallows, like so.
Oops. I'll catch that.
Now this is a treat. Now what's that?
Yeah. This.
And we're gonna lightly torch them.
Okay.
The sprinkler brown sugar.
What?
So, watch out.
Watching out.
Trying to torch this nice little mouth.
Wow. Where's that?
Yeah.
That is, oh my gosh, you guys, if you could just smell what I'm smelling right now.
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
I agree.
And so when folks order from Dukunoo to get this is how it's gonna come.
Yeah, this is gonna come. When the family style is container or platter.
Okay.
Yes. Toss back.
Woohoo! Delicious. I love it. Well, chef, thank you for teaching us how to make candied yams, and of course, your signature jerk turkey.
It was an amazing experience. Thanks for choosing us.
So my second guest is certified event planner and a really gifted floral designer, Chasity Laugier. She is an amazing designer, and she's going to show us how to make fantastic, beautiful floral arrangements for your Thanksgiving table. And guess what? She's even going to show us the beautiful table scope. Hi, Chasity. Welcome to the Dunn Wisdom Show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, what do we have here?
So what we have here is we have some sunflowers, we have some orchids. We went ahead and we already greened our vase. So our greens are magnolia greens and some leather leaves. So you can find this at your local florist or even your local grocery store if you don't have time. And then we also have some chamomile over here, which is nice, especially for the holiday season. And then we have a couple of garden roses and some purple lisianthus.
All right. So, what's the first thing that we need to do?
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our sunflower.
Our sunflower.
That is our focus point.
Okay.
And we want to make sure they're seen from both sides of the table. So we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me set myself up.
And we're gonna do one right towards the back. facing outside.
Okay, so towards the back. So is this the back?
Yep, and you're gonna do it facing outside, so right in there. There you go. Then you're gonna do another one facing you on the opposite direction.
So while you put this in, what's the name of your business?
It's Blossom Street Florist in Laugier, Florida.
I love that name, Blossom Street. Did I tell you that my aunt's name, her name is Blossom?
No, that's great.
All right, so what's next?
So the next thing you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna grab your Sali Diago.
Sali Diago.
So you should have it right over in here. There you go.
Sali Diago.
Now let's go ahead and let's take your yellow Sali Diago.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it right off to the right hand side.
Right off to the right hand side. I see that it's almost like color blocking, right?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to take one of our garden roses.
Garden roses. So how long have your shop been in operation in Lauderdale?
Already 5 years.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna take your garden rose and you're gonna tuck it right to the left hand side over by your sunflower.
Next to the sunflower?
Right over to the left.
Okay, so your business opened in Lauderdale 5 years ago.
That's correct.
And I became a commissioner 5 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
I love that. So we're kind of on a similar time frame.
Yeah, we are.
All right, what's next?
Now we're gonna take another garden rose.
And next, garden rose.
We're gonna
Y'all
do
know
it-
this is a garden rose, y'all.
Yes.
Smells
Opposite
very
direction
good.
to the
I
right.
love that.
Right, tuck it right underneath your Sali Diago. So it's gonna kind of be popped out.
Like that? Is that
Mhm.
right?
Perfect. Look at that. Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our mum. Now you wanna take your mum and you wanna tuck it to the left side. So what we're doing is we're creating a base so that it can be seen all around the table. No matter where anyone sits, they're gonna get to see the design.
See something beautiful.
Yes. Then we can go ahead and we're gonna take your marigold, which they're around this season and they're really popular. Yes.
I didn't think that marigold had a fragrance.
I
but
love it.
does.
Love it. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tuck the marigold right
middle.
into the middle. So then what happens is as people are sitting on the table and they're having conversation, they're gonna see little peekaboos of flowers.
I love that.
Whether you're planning a corporate luncheon, wedding, or family gathering, let Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen bring the flavor to you. We're serving more than food. We're serving culture, connection, and that unmistakable Caribbean vibe. From jerk chicken and oxtail to island-style sides and tropical desserts, every dish is made from scratch with love. Fresh, flavorful, and full of island soul. Bring home the flavor and the vibe today with Dukunoo Catering.
So you have created a beautiful tablescape. Walk me through what you've done here.
Okay, so what I usually do is I do my base of whatever I'm gonna have under my charger. Of course, it's gonna match whatever my setting is or the house. And then after you do that, you do your charger plate. You go ahead and you do your napkin. And then with your napkin, if you wanted to, you can do something cute with like family name, or you could put a green leaf or put a piece of peppermint, whatever you want, so that it can tie everything in. Then you'll have your flower arrangement.
Listen, flower arrangements, honey, that we made.
Amazing, amazing. With these arrangements, the reason why I love them is because you could either do them like this, and do different sets, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want on your table, or you could do this, but one long one. It just depends on how you're setting up your table. And then you could also bring in elements. So you could have pumpkins around, you could have pieces of fruit around, a charcuterie board, so that people can have something to snack on while they're waiting to eat. And then you make sure, of course, this is the
star, the turkey.
So you want to have your turkey, and then you want to put your candles, and you want to make sure that you have an ambiance so that when you're serving everyone, they're enjoying. What I always recommend is, this is a good height for your candles. Don't ever have anything too high, because you want conversation. It's the flow of the table. You want everyone to be able to speak, eat, without interrupting each other.
Wow, I love this. And of course, we have the Chef John's beautiful Thanksgiving menu on the table. So what do you say that we call Chef and some wonderful friends for us to enjoy this food and the fellowship, right?
Yes.
All right. So, guys, we are about to enjoy this feast in just a moment. Be right back. So, Chef, how do you feel seeing your food on this beautiful Thanksgiving table?
It's a great feeling. Nothing feels better than seeing people enjoy your heart and craft at the same time.
I love it. Scott, why don't you tell me, how do you feel seeing your wife and business partner's table, flowers on this beautiful table?
She's amazing. Everything she does is like perfection to me, of course. But she really has, over the years, really honed in on her craft, and she does everything she does.
I love it. So guys, Thanksgiving is all about family. It's about fellowship, and of course, it's about the food. And at the Dunn Wisdom Show, we're super happy that we're able to bring you two amazing guests that's showing you how to make the food special, the flowers special, and of course, the table special. So family, friends, how about if we just dive in? Let's do it. This Thanksgiving, I want you to skip the stress and savor the flavor with Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen. Let our chefs do all the cooking for you while you just sit back and enjoy what really matters: your family, faith, and gratitude. From our island spice jerk turkey to the sweet candied yams, every single dish is made fresh, full of love, and ready for your table. Order now at DukunooWynwood.com or scan the QR code on your screen. A portion of every single order supports the Dukunoo Cares Hurricane Melissa Relief Fund. Dukunoo Jamaican Kitchen, this Thanksgiving, bring home the flavor and the vibe.
Thanks for watching. Here's what's coming up on the Dunn Wisdom Show.
A really conversation on if you don't work upstream and start to get to some of the root issues affecting the health disparities and the outcomes, then we're just never going to be able to get to our goal, which our vision is that all individuals in South Florida will have the opportunity to live their optimal, to achieve their optimal health. And if you're trying to do that through health care, you're just never going to get there. We can't ask the health care system to take on and move people from their poorer health or lack of health care if the drivers of those are often food insecurity, housing, economic disparities. So the healthcare system can't address those. So the board, the staff at the time, were really looking at other communities, national models, to see how are other communities addressing these issues in a way that's more holistic, more inclusive, advancing equity. And so it was a multi-year journey on the part of the foundation to really think about how can we get to better health by thinking about it more broadly.
I had suffered 2 miscarriages, but in the midst of all that, I learned so much about myself. You know, my insecurities and different things that I struggled with, jealousy and a lot of things that we don't really talk about. You know, God allowed me to see that in the place where I wanted something so bad and I couldn't have it at that moment because he needed me to be emotionally ready. And, you know, sometimes we can kick against a prick or, you know, do craziness because we want what we want when we want it. But God's waiting time is perfect. If we had Kayer, Ethan Henry, when we wanted him, I think that we would have damaged him.
Wow.
Because us growing together, we did some damage to each other and had to heal and get delivered from that. And having a child in that midst, I came from a household of domestic violence, and he came from the streets. And so those two worlds coming together, me always wanting to fight instead of communicate, you know, it would have damaged him.
It had times when I'm calling the police, you know, just so they could come to the house. And when they get here, I'm like, thank God y'all here so I could get out. You know, but they're thinking it's me. I'm the aggressor when it wasn't me. You know, it was her. So it's 2 people. Marriage is 2 people coming together with their own baggage, and we got to learn to work together to make it one. So marriage is not easy. We had a lot to go through and a lot of counseling sessions to go through. You know, ups and downs in our relationship before we could get this gift of Kayer.
But at the end of the day, the buck stops with you.
The buck stops with you.
You are my scope was a $336 million budget, one of the largest contracts in the county, our medical contract, approximately 3,000 employees under your command. And, you know, at the end of the day, corrections is a thankless job. So you have to make sure that you're keeping your folks motivated, that they're adhering to policy and procedure. You have to ensure that the inmates, the incarcerated individuals are safe, that they have, you know, one of my passions was making sure that they had programs that they were able to, you know, not just sit while they were incarcerated, but actually engage them and prepare them to
For getting out.
Exactly, for reentry. Exactly.
So it sounds like you were leading a huge budget,
Yes.
a huge staff,
Yes.
and then on top of that, you were responsible for lives.
Exactly. And I might add, there was a time during COVID when we didn't know what was going to happen externally outside of the jail, right? Just think about that for a moment and think about the lives that you're responsible for inside the walls.
And how many people were incarcerated in Broward County jails?
Approximately 4,000.
4,000
Yes.
4,000 people of varying degrees of
levels of incarceration.
Exactly.
Exactly. About 80% of the population are what you call pretrial, and perhaps 20% are from, they're going back and forth to court. Maybe they've already been sentenced, but varying levels. You have those that are spending a year or less, and then you have those, like I said, that may have been sentenced and are going back and forth to court. We did have a handful of juveniles as well. We had females, so just, you know, across the board, you're responsible for just
all
about
of
every
that.
level. Exactly.